Hi everyone! I feel like it's been a super long time since I filmed a manga haul. I really took a break from manga for a while and I was reading like regular novels, and then I picked it back up like a week ago or so, and I have a bunch of unopened manga that's been sitting in an ottoman in my living room. So I figured it would be fun to go through and to open up all of my random packages that have just sort of been living in here. So I haven't like crossed off my addresses yet, so if I'm not showing you the like front side, it's because my address is still on like all of them. Usually I go and mark them off, but I just want to get straight into opening because some of these are old, like months. Maybe it was so old that I can't get it open. I feel like it's been so long since I've opened manga. Also, I left them unopened for so long. Okay, the first thing is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 8. If I'm showing a manga, I have read all the way up to this point, so I've read all the way up to Volume 7. I'm still enjoying it. It's honestly not my favorite, but I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there because it looks so cool, like when I see like clips of the show and everything, and it's not bad. It maybe just isn't like my number one choice, but I'm gonna keep going. So here is Volume 8. But when I say I'm gonna keep going, like that is something that I really struggle with, is like I forced myself into reading so many things that like weren't my favorite, and I feel like it really burned me out for manga. So as I'm getting back into it, I'm trying to be more selective and being like, did I actually enjoy that? Like, am I going to keep going? Or am I going to stop this series for now and maybe return to it later? So I've been doing that a lot more in hopes that it helps with like getting burnt out on certain series or reading certain volumes that I'm not the most excited for. So yeah. But I don't think that's any of these. We'll see. Okay, the next one. My address is still on the other side. Ooh, oh, this is a good one. This is Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. This was probably one of the last I read before I took another long break. The volume 1 was so good. It was so good. If you like any manga, read this. It's so good. It is kind of like slice of life. It's slower. I love it. This is exactly like my favorite type of manga. I think this is such a good series. It's so good. If you haven't read Volume 1, you should. I've only read Volume 1 and I really loved it. And I ordered Volume 2 right away. It just ended up in the abyss. The Ottoman abyss. Alright, next. I would kind of like this. Do they have dates on them? This says 10/29. There's no way that this is from October. Yeah, there's no way. This is Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible Volume 2. And now I'm questioning if I read Volume 1. I don't know. Oh gosh, this is what I get for like taking a huge break. If I read Volume 1, I don't remember it. I don't remember. If I read it, it was kind of forgettable, sadly. This probably is one that I'm gonna try to get through Volume 2 and then maybe shelve for later, because this is, if I can't remember if I read Volume 1 or not, that's probably a problem. Nothing against it. I don't even remember like what happened. I think maybe the art looks sort of familiar. I don't know, but probably gonna stop this series after that. Next. Why is the paper so hard to tear? Okay, this is Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, Volume 3. Guys, I just gotta be honest, like, this series wasn't my favorite so far either. Like, I definitely think it contributed to my burnt out feeling. which is sad. I really wanted to like it. I haven't disliked it, but it's not particularly memorable to me. I'm probably going to read this volume and shelve this series for later. That doesn't mean I won't come back someday, but it means that there are things that I would like to prioritize reading more, and that's something that I've really struggled with as a manga reader. Like, I'll be like, oh, but I need to read it in the order that I got it, and yeah, you guys have seen how that's gone. Next is Kakegurui, Volume 2. I loved Volume 1. This was very good. This is about gambling. It's like a gambling school. It's on the mature side. I really enjoyed it. I thought this was really good. I liked that it was more mature. I thought all of the games that they played they were really interesting. The art's very good. I'm excited for this one, and it feels like it's been so long since I've read the first one, and I want to read this one, but I have such a large to be read. But I'm going to stick with this one. I really did like Volume 1. And I'm going to be more selective about ordering the next volume of something until I'm sure that I want to read it. This is Moriarty the Patriot. I do like this series. I feel like maybe I'm in a part where I'm not enjoying it quite so much. I still remember, like, there was some good moments from the last volume, so keeping going. I really like Sherlock Holmes. I think it's an interesting story, so I'm gonna stick with this one. I'll keep you guys updated on whether I put it on pause, but for now I'm reading the next one. Okay, this is The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife. This is the most adorable. It's so cute. Look at it. It's like a little work of art. This series is very cute. It's a quick read. It's funny. It's not my favorite or anything, but it's entertaining and it's good. So I think it's cute, and I'm gonna keep reading it. It's really sweet. I just worked all day, and as soon as I got home, I was like, I am going to film this manga video and get my manga put away. The next is The Way of the House Husband, Volume 12. I love The Way of the House Husband. I'm such a huge fan. It's silly. It's kind of repetitive. I love it. It's so good. I always like the ridiculous situations that happen, and it's really funny. So still a huge fan, still loving it all the way to Volume 12. So I can't imagine that I would stop loving it. I've loved it all the way. This one I opened partially the other day. It's not open all the way, as you can hear. I need to finish opening it. This is one of my more recent purchases. Yeah, this is my most recent purchase after I got back into reading manga in the last week. So I ordered Box of Light Volume 3. I did not think Box of Light Volume 3 was even going to come out. There wasn't one listed for a long time. I was like, is it just going to end at Volume 2 in the US? But no, finally there is a Volume 3. I love the first 2 volumes. It's super, super good. So I'm really excited that there's a 3rd volume now. It's so pretty. Very good. If you like each chapter is kind of its own story type of situation, it's good. I grabbed Bungo Stray Dogs, Volume 11. I am starting to slog through Bungo Stray Dogs. Does it get better? Does it get different? I loved it from the start, and I feel like it's kind of gotten same, and I feel like that's kind of the problem when I get this far into a lot of manga. And I love manga, guys, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I was reading this one and I was like, oh, I can kind of see why I took 3 months off of reading manga, because coming back to finish this one was kind of hard. So it was, but I have such a soft place in my heart for it because it was one of the first mangas that I got. I don't know. This is the other series that caused my 3-month-long break. Nothing against Vinland Saga. I was just reading other things, and I love Vinland Saga so much. I finished Volume 10 over last weekend. I did. and I am on volume 11 now. I gotta finish this series. I love it. It's so dramatic. I'm sad that I got stuck on volume 10 for so long, but it kind of just sat in my living room for months. Oh, it looks so good. But here it is. These are so expensive. As I took a break from buying manga, I was like, wow, it's like $13 a volume. This is, oh yay, this is Witch Hat Atelier, volume 11. I love this series. I love it. I love it. It's one of my most dear to my heart. It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorites. It's definitely in my top 5. It's so good. And I know I'm only on volume 11, but every time I read it, it's wonderful and gorgeous. It's so good. I kind of wish like this wasn't on here though. I mean, it kind of ruins its beauty, but I love it. Alright, it looks like I have 2 more things. And there's definitely some rogue cat hair. Maybe dog hair. It might be Boba's. Ooh, this came yesterday. This is Zom 100, volume 12. So many Zom 100s came out, like, while I've been taking a break. I love Zom 100. It's funny, ridiculous. It's a quick read. I'm on volume 12 now. When I left off, it was the cruise ship of the dead, I think. No, now it's Deserted Island of the Dead. So, still, that's how they got there. They jumped off the ship and now we're on a deserted island. Yeah, I love it. It's silly. But it's really fun. Alright, last one. Oh, this one just came today. This one was outside when I got home. This is Hell's Paradise, volume 8. I really like Hell's Paradise. My cat is currently like munching on a box. I love Hell's Paradise. It's really dark. I feel like it tells a really interesting story. I think that, yeah, I just gotta start being more selective about putting things on hold. You guys have to tell me, like, how do you decide? I never want to, like, give up on a manga too quickly, but at the same time, like, I'm reading so many different things, like, I want to get through some of them. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be more selective about, and being okay with being like, maybe this one's not for me or not for me right now. So if you guys are interested in seeing some of the manga that I've kind of said, I might come back to this later or never, but maybe later, let me know, because I definitely have put some aside as I've read through and I was like, you know what, I don't think I want to read another volume of this, or at least I don't want to read another volume of it right now. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. I've taken a pretty long break from reading manga, so if there's been anything awesome that's released lately, you guys gotta help me out, because I don't know. I've been reading a whole bunch of books, so if you have any recommendations for me, let me know. I do have 3 figures. I guess I was gonna like wrap this whole thing up, and I'm like, well, let's pull out my little cheapo figures and look at them, because they've been living in plastic. Not great. Not great. I don't know where my other Frieren is. Oh, she's right here. How does she compare? I definitely think that Frieren's is like nicer looking. I still think they would look cute together though. I'm gonna put Frieren back on her. She's like sitting on a candle cauldron thing. Yeah. I got, what the hell? Her foot is like sideways. Oh, I think it's just meant to be bent down. I got 2B, but something weird is going on with her foot. Maybe I can like pull it back. She's pretty cute. Actually, not bad. Another like cute little sitting figure. Alright, and I have one more, and she's, it's Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. I love her. That is not bad. Cute. Okay. I have so many figures about, guys. I don't even know where to put them anymore. I'm moving manga about. I need like a library. Okay, here is Momo. She's pretty cute, actually. Oh, her freckles. Yeah, she's cute. I like her. Oh gosh, 2B spot sticking out. Okay, now I'm done. If you guys, like I said before, if you guys have read anything cool lately, let me know. I'm totally out of the loop, so you guys gotta help me out. If you liked this video, consider subscribing. I would love it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.